YouTube. Hi, Facebook. I'll wait another minute before we start. Need one more light on, maybe. Still kind of dark. Okay. Might work though. Alright, remember this is going to be saved to the page, so don't worry about missing anything. They do have live rewind also, and should be posted to YouTube shortly after. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started, 5 o'clock. So we're going to go through a warm-up, and then we're going to do Tabata again. We've been doing Tabata. It seems like the easiest thing to follow along with. We're going to do 5 different exercises, 3 times through each, and we'll have the minute rest after we finish. So we're going to do 30 on this week with 20 seconds off. So 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off, 3 times through, minute rest, then go to the next exercise. The warm-up this week, we're just going to go ahead and start running in place. So if you want to put your hands here, that's fine. If you just want to pump your arms, that's fine as well. So for 30 seconds, we're going to go ahead and run in place. So I'm going to start. You can lift our knees up, pump our arms. You can leave your hands here if you want to give yourself a goal of where you're going to put your knees. Try to get your knees up or running in place like a piston, up and down, pumping the arms. All right, that should be about 30 seconds. All right, so 10 windmills, get that rotation, keeping your tummy tight, squeezing through your rear, touching the opposite hand to the opposite toe. Deep breath, go. Okay, again, you can start with how much bend you need in your knees. Give yourself a little bit of a warm up here. We don't have to go straight leg, but straight leg is okay. Getting the stretch through the hamstring. 7, 8, 9. One more. I'm not counting. I should be. Seems like I have to remember to count every time, right? Yeah. All right. Big arm circles forward. Deep breaths, keeping your tummy tight. Draw those big circles. 8, 9, 10. Backward. Nice big circles. Full range of motion. I'm a little limited here, that's why I'm going up to the side, but if you can, reach back as far as you can. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we're just going to do just shoulder rolls this time, rolling them back. I'm going to get good warm up through our shoulders. We're going for 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying to get your shoulders up to your ears every time. 9, 10. Wrists both ways this time for 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Legs together, pushing through your big toe, keeping your tummy tight and your behind. Arms up over your head for 10 releve. Coming up onto your toes, heels don't touch the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Shake it out a little bit. All right, we're about to get started. So the first one I'm going to explain, it's going to be, I'm calling it the double squat jump. I'll turn to the side and I'll probably end up performing them facing the front. But basically, your feet, get your feet at a comfortable width. Shoulder width is fine. Together is okay, but ideally within shoulder width or just slightly outside so you have the opportunity to squat, okay? So you're gonna keep your chest up and your behind back. We're gonna squat down. On the second squat down, your arms are gonna come back and then you're gonna jump, okay? Doesn't have to be super high, just jumping to get off the ground. So we're gonna go squat, squat, swing, jump, squat, squat, swing, jump, squat, squat, swing, jump, okay? We're gonna do that for, again, 30 seconds with 20 seconds rest. If you don't have a timer on you, just follow along with me. And we're ready. So begin. Squat, squat, swing, jump. Squat, squat, swing, jump. Swing, jump. Squat, squat, swing, jump. Squat, squat, swing, jump. Okay? Getting in that little bit of a rhythm. The warm up through the knees. And stop. If that's confusing, I'm sorry, that's 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Anyway, if that's confusing, you can count when you stick your landing as a squat if you're actually bending through and controlling that. All right. Ideally, we're trying to get those 2 squats though. Okay. So take a deep breath. We're gonna move through 30-20. Take a deep breath. We're gonna move through this pretty quick. 5 seconds. All right, feet apart. Your hands, it doesn't really matter until you start to swing for that jump, okay? So we're gonna go squat, squat, swing, jump. Squat, squat, swing, jump. Squat, squat. Again, if you're not at the same time as me, that's fine. Okay, because we're just going for the 30 seconds. Squat, squat, swing, jump. Squat, squat, swing, jump. Squat, squat, swing, jump. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm missing my cues here, my bad. All right, getting the heart rate up a little bit. This one, again, you've noticed I try to get your heart rate up on the first exercise in 3, 2, 1. Squat. And you've noticed it should stay up for the majority of the class. Squat, squat, swing, jump. Okay, we're not doing a depth squat on this. We just want to make sure we're getting a bend in the leg. 3, 2, 1. All right, getting that bend in the leg so we have the opportunity to load up our legs. We're ready to explode up. Okay, so that's done. 3 rounds of that are done. Moving on to the next one. There's going to be, I'm going to expect a little bit out of you on this one. I'm going to expect some coordination and I'm going to expect a little bit of strength. All right, so I reiterate every week, we're going for form and not for time, okay? So this is called a sit through. Sit through. You're gonna start, your butt doesn't need to be super high, but you're gonna start in a bent leg in a straight arm position. Basically, you're gonna take the opposite leg and push it through like you're threading a needle. While you're doing this, you're lifting one hand off the ground. Doesn't matter where this hand goes, it can go up in the air, it can go on my hip, okay, go behind your head. We're trying to keep that leg off the ground. All right, so if you have problems with this, with the pivot, all right, you might want to move your mat if you're on your mat. Modification for this is okay if you touch down. Just don't rest down here, okay? We don't want to stay down too long because we got to get back up. So from here, I'm going to take my foot, bend my knee, push it into my chest, and finish that rotation, turning back into that squatted position here, okay? From there, I'm doing the opposite. I'm taking the opposite leg, pushing through, okay? Again, it doesn't really matter what I do with this hand. Coming back through to that squat position. All right, it's a bent knee with a straight arm. All right. Don't worry, you'll catch on. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start. I know the minute break was a little bit long because I was trying to explain it. We're gonna go ahead and start here. So again, 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Bent leg, and go. Push through, okay, leg kicks through, hand comes off. We're going for rotation here. All right, if you want to speed up, you can. All right, you can get a little fast with it if you want, get a little skip in there. So it turns into a cardio workout, not just a strength. Okay, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get that rest. This is going to be taxing on your hips, all right, and your coordination. If you guys, again, like a normal class, check in, say hi. Let me know if I need to explain anything more. We got 3 seconds. 2, 1. Thread that needle. Hand comes up. Okay, switch. Back to here if you need to, okay? Keep your knees off the ground. Nice and smooth until you get it, the rhythm. Then you can kind of just skip into it, okay? If you need to stop in the middle, that's fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop it up. One more round, guys. One more round of that one. I really enjoy those. They always get me nice and sweaty. Whew, deep breaths here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to start the opposite direction, going to my left. All right, leg threads through. Hand comes off the ground. Okay. Get that leg straight when you kick through. Okay, touch your hip down if you need to. Boop. All right, nice and smooth on these. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. All right, sit-throughs are done. Next thing we're doing are side lunges. So you got the minute break here. For the side lunge, so I can explain it. Toes can go forward, toes can go slightly out. It's up to you. What we're doing for the side lunge is we're going to be moving your body weight to one side, keeping that foot planted on the ground. We're not pulling our toes up, but planted on the ground. Make sure you come up through the top, over to the other side. It's a continuous movement though. We're not staying down here, okay? We're coming up and over. Kind of like you're drawing a half moon, just the top part, or a dome. All right, get the rest of your break here. A sip of water. Starting in 5 seconds. Foot position, toes forward or toes out, and begin. Chest is up as much as possible, okay? If you lean forward, as far as your knee comes forward is as far as your chest is allowed to go. So your back and your shin bone will make the same line. You'll be parallel. Hands can go on your waist. Hands can go over your head. It's up to you. Nice and smooth through this. We got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So I'm feeling a little tightness in my ankle. I've had a couple ankle injuries. If you feel that, you don't have to go as deep in that squat, all right? We got 10 seconds. If you can go all the way down, go down as low as you can, all right? We're trying to make sure that we're moving in our range of motion that's gonna be the safest. And begin. 30 seconds here. All right, I'm going for this prayer hands position. It's up to you how you wanna put your hands. Again, they can go behind your head. We are trying to get that leg straight, all right? If you're a cheerleader, yeah, you can punch it out. It's up to you. 5, 4, 3, 2, shake it out. We got one more loose. Not too bad. This will kind of help your heart rate come down a little bit. All right. Oh. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these. I haven't heard too much feedback. I know that some people are using them for their PE. Okay. I'm about double shoulder width if you were wondering. And begin. I know I didn't say that in the beginning because I mean it's up to you how deep you want to get into these. This is going to be your last one. Make sure this is a squat and not just a lean. All right, we're not trying to keep both legs straight. If your brother or your sister or somebody playing basketball, they can get in that defensive stance too here, all right? 3, 2, 1. All right, we get that minute rest. It's a good opportunity now to get your water. Take those deep breaths to make sure your heart rate's coming back down. You're probably starting to, if you're like me, you're starting to sweat a little. All right, the next one again is going to be a strength-based core work, okay? We got basically two core exercises that we're going to be doing. This is going to be one of them, but it's going to be demanding a little bit of your upper body too. So we'll call these plank walks. So you're going to be going from a straight arm position down to your forearms, back to your straight arms. Modification for this will be on your knees, all right? But again, when we modify, we still want good form. So I might have to lean a little bit more forward to make sure that I'm in a good plank position. Come back up. You can also walk your feet up from here. So I can walk my feet, my knees down, my elbows down, hands up, then my knees up, so one at a time, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, okay? That's not for everybody. This one, again, we just want to stay, if you're doing it the way that I'm doing it, you're going to be in full plank, down to your elbows, back to your hands. But you're at home, modify any way that you need to, or any way that you want to, okay? Try to get that 30 seconds. So it's time. Here we go. 30 seconds. Keeping your tummy tight. Moving through to make sure that you're not rushing it. We want to have good form the whole time. Okay? This shouldn't be too hard on your shoulders either. So make sure your arms are in a good position when you come back up. If you're on a double mat like me, I have handprints now from where I've been pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo. I think I might have done 29 seconds and not 30 seconds because I came down early. All right, so that's how I started on my right. So this time I'm going to start on my left. Again, up to you. It's just going to basically change the focus of where my weight is distributed. And we're going in 2 and 1. So I'm going down left first. Remember, again, on these modifications, you can go down to your knees if you need to. You can go down to your knees even if you started on your feet. All right? Try to work for the whole 30 seconds without quitting. Just make that modification. 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew, fought for that one. One more of those, then one more exercise, the stretch, and we're done. We're moving well today. Again, hopefully everyone's enjoying this. I am. It's fun being a little creative with these. And begin. So up to plank, down to forearm plank. Sweating again. All right, going. Changing my sides. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, whoo, and 1. Rest. Whoo. Get that rest. All right. One more exercise. Shouldn't be too terribly hard, but it's going to be core work, okay? I'll go ahead and demonstrate while we're getting our minute here. I'm going to move back just a little bit. so I can stay in frame on YouTube. Sorry for the squeaky shoes. Okay, so you can start hollow if you like. You can start hands on your ground, or you can even start with hands under your behind. We're going from about 6 to 10 inches over with our feet off the ground, all the way up to a right angle at 90 degrees, okay? If you let your head back, that's fine too. I'm gonna try to maintain this upper body hollow, all right? All the way back down to 6 to 10 inches off, back up to 90. We're going in 5 seconds. I'm gonna start full hollow and begin. This is just about control, okay? So really just use your abs, your rectus abdominis, to speed up your legs and then slow them back down. Fast to the top, slow on the back. All right? This will really help with any of your skills that you're doing where your hands are not going to be in contact with the ground. Flipping backward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Rest. We got 2 more of those. Again, make these yours, all right? Your biggest goal for this is to just not let your legs come crashing back down to the ground, all right? So even if your hand position's a little bit different, that's fine. I'm going hands out to the side right now so you can see. And we're just moving through this for 30. If you want, again, make this yours. You can point your toes really hard. You can drive your shins up really quick. It's up to you, but we want to control the down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. 1 more. That's it. 1 more in stretching and we made it. Whew. Feeling good though. Hope everybody else is. Hope you guys are enjoying these again. All right, I'm gonna go back to hollow, challenge myself a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice and smooth. No speed. Just control. If you guys are working on anything on your own during this break, work on controlling your body. Don't let your body control you. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just jump right into stretching. Let your heart rate come down a little bit while you're stretching. So we're just gonna, since we did 2 core and ab centric exercises, we're gonna go ahead and stretch out our front real quick. So laying down on the ground, bring your hands into, basically to start right at right at armpit. And then if you can slide them down further. So first, you're gonna keep your head down, press up as much as you can, trying to keep your hips into contact. When you feel your hips come off, all right, that's as far as you're basically supposed to come up because you wanna make sure we're stretching your stomach and your hips. At that point in time, you can lift your head, and that should help that stretch a little bit more. If you lift your head too early, you're not gonna be getting to the right spot, all right? Breathing through that for a second. Go back down, and we'll come up 1 more time. Move your hands back if you want to. Really focusing on, again, keeping your hips down to the ground. Press up, hips down. When you hit that spot where you feel like your tummy's lifting off, your hips are lifting off, that's when you can lift your head. Don't push up too far though, because again, we're not gonna be stretching the right thing. My hips are off the ground right now. I'm gonna come back down to comfortable position and relax. All right, flip it back over. We're gonna go ahead and go through our split stretches. So again, if you guys made it this far and you want to stretch on your own, feel free. You can go ahead and skip this, and we'll see you next time. Otherwise, follow me. We're gonna go through some quick split stretches. So we were in left lunge for 10 seconds. Now we're in reverse lunge for 10. And again, because of my shoes, I'm going to go down as low as I can. 8, 9, 10. Well, that one seemed to get my heart rate up pretty good. And I definitely built up a good sweat on that one. Hopefully everybody else did too. 9, 10, and that reverse lunge. Ooh, sticky ankle. Not happy with me today, but that's okay. 8, 9, 10, into the split. You might ask, Coach Aaron, why do you never do bridges? Well, it's probably a pretty good reason. I don't have that range of motion right now, so candlesticks were embarrassing enough. I'm not gonna embarrass myself doing bridges. All right, so we're going to middle split. Separate your legs as far as you can. If you can go all the way down, great. If you can't, your belly button needs to face the ground and your elbow should be on the ground, okay? And come on out of that. Stretch your shoulders out, okay? Take one arm, you're gonna point to the side, grab that arm, pull it in, hold it, squeeze it, give it a hug. Deep breaths here. And switch, point the other direction, grab that arm, pull it in, give it a hug. And take your first arm, pat yourself on the back, grab that elbow, pull it down. Try to press your head back into it. Open up your lats, your back muscle, that big old back muscle. And we'll switch that side again. Pat yourself on the back, grab that elbow, pull it down, give yourself a nice little squeeze above your head. And right arm over left and give us a little dynamic stretch here in our chest. All right. Well, again, I hope everybody enjoyed that. That one felt like a quick one to me. It might not have for y'all, but that was a good one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Leave comments. Share this if you want to. Share the YouTube video. It's again on the Hurricane channel with the Hurricane logo in blue. See you guys next week. Bye.